Beautiful day in America. Sunday, May 31st, 2020. So I want to talk about a couple of things today, and I hope that you all pay attention and listen. This is very important. So I have a platform here that allows me to speak to you. And I've gradually been getting rid of the other platforms on my phone, like Twitter and Facebook, particularly during these times because, well, quite frankly, I've had just about enough of the nonsense going on those platforms. The fact of the matter is, people die in America all the time. People die tragically in America all the time. And because our original sin is racism, once every 20 years, although increasingly the cycles have become tighter and tighter, we get very upset about the deaths of black men at the hands of police officers in America. Now, I'm not here to figure out whether or not the death, the most recent one, was a right thing or a wrong thing. You can all look at the video and make your own determination about that. I'm not even here to talk about the response, the rioting and all of that. I'm not here to talk about any of that. I'm here to make an appeal. See, I don't know if you've noticed, but my skin is brown and I live in America. So, in the event of my death, I don't want there to be a riot. In the event of my death, I don't want there to be protests. In the event of my death, I want you to do the only thing that really matters. I want you to leave your house, put down the phone and the social media, put down the tweeting and the texting, put down the outrage posts. I want you to go into a very private room in your house in the event of my death, and I want you to get on your knees and pray. I want you to pray for this country. I want you to pray for the idea that is America. I want you to pray that God has mercy on us. I want you to pray that we can continue to come to places like this in relative freedom and peace without being assaulted. I want you to pray that your black brothers and your white brothers and your Asian brothers, your Hispanic brothers, and everybody in between can not learn how to get along, but can experience the love of Christ. That is the only thing that will prevent or stop any of this. Because look, issues between you and I, about the color of my skin, well, as the great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King once said, we should all be paying attention to the content of each other's character. And the content of our character shows up every single time somebody dies tragically in our response or our reaction. That's where the content of character shows up. That's why, if anything ever happens to me, I want you to pray. I want you to pray for my enemies. I want you to pray for the people who killed me. I want you to pray for my family. I want you to pray for my children. I want you to pray for my wife and my business. But primarily, I want you to pray. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to loot. I don't want you to burn small businesses down. I don't want you to beat small business owners who are just trying to defend what they've built. I don't want you to rob medium-sized or large-sized corporations. I don't want to see pictures of you or memes of you walking down the street with your pants loaded up with lucre that you didn't earn. I want you to put down the damn phone and pray. Get on your knees and ask for forgiveness. Ask for repentance. Like you should be doing right now. Don't post black posts. Don't make a bunch of comments on Instagram. Just pray. That's what I've been doing this weekend. I've been praying. See, I have the courage of my convictions. Do you? We're finding out what the content of each other's character really is right now at this, what may potentially be the twilight of America. 100,000 deaths by COVID-19. an entire economy shut down for 2 months, 37 million unemployed, and the only way we can think to respond is to riot and protest? No, 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 no. I will have none of it. In the event of another death of another black man or black woman, I want you to pray for the police. I want you to pray for the government. I want you to pray for leaders you politically disagree with. And if you don't believe in prayer, if you believe that thoughts and prayers are meaningless, then you're part of the problem. You're the reason we have an issue. And by the way, thoughts and prayers have to come before action. Otherwise, action without thoughts and prayers is just more meaningless drivel. So if you don't like this message, if this doesn't resonate with you, if you find this to be offensive, I'm sorry. Unfriend me. Unfollow me. There are plenty of people out there who are speaking a tune that you can dance to. Otherwise, stop watching me and pray for America. Pray for the idea that sent a man to space again this weekend. But pray also for the idea that has sent people to the streets rioting and protesting. Pray for the idea, because it's worth praying for before you get to actions.